Hi. By the way, you're gonna tell me? You're gonna tell me if this game's a little too loud? It's kind of hard to balance this because it's a little loud for me, but not for you. Hello. I could not find this game in the directory, so yay. But hi. Let's see here. Hi, Koki, Char Char from earlier. I see your 5 sips, and hi, Whiskers, Char Char. How are you? How is everyone today? Today is gonna be also a little bit weird. It's also gonna be weird for YouTube. I'm gonna be doing 2 separate things today. I'm going to be streaming until about 2:10, so about an hour and a half ish. And then I'm gonna take my cat to the vet. Then I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna continue this for like another 2-ish hours. It's out of stock because it has a 5-minute cooldown. Yeah, this is Shinobi from 2002 on the PS2. I don't know why I can't find this in the game directory for Twitch, so we're just in a category called Games and Demos, which is apparently, it has a mature rating tied to it, which is good because this game's rated M anyway. You're gonna cry? You'll get it here soon.
Oh shit, this truck is falling on me. Oh god, it's gonna crush my face. I gotta punch it out. Shit, oh god, my face is hurting. Oh god,
how this is gonna feel.
I can't stop it. Oh god, the truck's gonna crash.
Yeah, this is a game I love.
Oh god, just gonna smack me. I gotta go punch it.
Game is so fun to play.
Oh god, this is freaking hard. Getting closer. Oh shit, go there, get a little. Fuck, oh god, oh damn it.
Not only that, but we're actually going to also be playing Nightshade, which is the sequel to this game, but this also is part of the Shinobi series from like 1987. I don't know where it falls in that canon, but we'll see how far I can get in this in the first hour and a half. And like I said, we'll come back and do some more of it. I don't expect to beat it today. I laughed at it. I laughed about the ramble. But yeah, this game is actually kind of hard at times. I think make sure the controls are the same. Yeah, everything's good. I should have like done the screen position, but oh well. Oh, I can't do it wider. Might lurk a bit to play Sims. Hey, did you get the Sims 1 and 2 bundle? Yeah, this game is very cheesy and very cliche about the whole like ninja shinobi aspect of it, but I mean it is called Shinobi. Gonna romance the Grim Reaper? Oh no.
I thank you for all that you have taught me until this day.
It is time for us to part, Hotsuma.
Yeah, I'll do the 5 in a moment.
This is the way it must be done.
This is ridiculous.
You knew this day would come. Their fate lies beyond our reach now. We can do naught but wait and watch.
Come.
Let us begin.
There's a lot of cheesy flourishments in this. Like, it takes itself seriously, but in like a very goofy way, in my opinion.
30 days have passed since the earthquake struck Tokyo. A mysterious golden palace has appeared in the center of the capital. And its appearance has brought creatures called Hellspawn into the city.
Right. I forgot about the chanting.
The Oboro clan has come under my absolute control. And their leader makes his way here now.
And so begins the final stage
And
of the
so begin. Alright, so this game is 7 stages. I think after this cutscene is whenever it'll start. There's always the stage number and then A or B. I don't think there's any C stages, if I remember correctly.
A self-proclaimed sorcerer has summoned Hellspawn to wreak havoc on Tokyo. With all of the cabinet members reported dead, the capital is all but paralyzed. I heard what happened to the Oboro. I know this must be difficult for you. The force field is spreading!
Have fun, Chip.
We can't hold out!
We will be arriving momentarily.
Good luck romancing the Grim Reaper and having its
It's too dangerous
devil
to get
spawn
closer.
children.
I'll get off here.
Roger.
That poor sword. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the sips now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That poor office worker at the window. Yeah, I know, right? He was just staying late night to do some extra paperwork. I suspect we'll probably get through 2 stages. If I can remember how to play properly.
The corpses of the Oboro are being used against me. These talismans. I shall have my revenge.
I also need to make sure my controller's working right with me. Normally you'd play this with the analog stick, but the analog sticks on this controller, this Logitech controller, is so weird. Like, alright, cool. It's set up right. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. Also, I don't know why his scarf is so long, but I love it. So you have all sorts of things you can do. You can double jump, you can dash. Normal attack. Hitting triangle will throw a shuriken, or it's not really a shuriken, it's a kunai, but which you can see how much I have on the right side. You can also wall run, which will come into play later. But this game is like, it tries to like have as much like cheesy ninja flourishment as it possibly can. And we won't actually see any of the like really cool flourishments for just a little bit until we get 4 enemies. So I'm gonna see if I can try to see if I can get 4 of them to show up at the same time later on, or at least kill them all. All right, so there's 4 here. There's some dogs, and it's supposed to be a person here. Huh. Oh no, there's only 4 dogs. Okay. And that's for getting, if you kill 4 or more enemies within a certain amount of time, you have those like little flourishments. It tries to sneak in, like I said, so many like cheesy like action cliches. I'm like explaining the game as I play it, which probably isn't the best thing, but so the 2 things that I grabbed there, one was a talent, or I guess a scroll, like a ninja scroll, which are stored at the bottom left. And then the other thing I grabbed was just a piece of health. Let's see, where is this one? Oh, okay, well, I guess not in this area. There's also hidden collectibles that you can find, which I don't know where they all are, but oh well. So much cheese, you love it. Good.
I shall have my revenge.
There's all sorts of like little secret things that the game also doesn't tell you about, like inherently. Also, hi, look, I'm fighting a tank. I was unaware that evil like demon magic was able to. Actually, how do I do that again? Okay, it's back. Okay. Evil demon technology was able to take over machinery. But the best way to move around is obviously this. Also, if you look at the bottom left, like where the scrolls are, there's actually 3 different spells that you can do. They each have different things. The fire one here is just an explosion, while this lightning one causes you to be able to run faster and essentially infinitely do this dash without stopping. Because there's like a little cooldown in between it each time. And then there's this one, which you get to shoot out like little energy beams. Yeah, the game doesn't even tell you about the fact that you can swap between these. I will try and like do just as much as I can to have fun, because it's been a while since I've actually played through this game fully. So what this one here is, so I haven't touched on like these barriers yet, but these barriers, these red ones, are they only drop after you kill all the enemies in an area. And later on, I'm not sure if it's this, if it's 1A or 1B that it shows up the first one. There are some purple ones that will essentially make it so you have to do, you have to destroy these, like, I don't know, rocks, I guess, is the best way to describe it. It's essentially something that's like sealing the, it's like keeping the door sealed. Oh well. I was trying to show off the fact that these traps are killing them, but oh well. But whenever I was like talking about like all the enemies, certain enemies will be the ones that you need to kill. So it's like all the enemies that are like defending the gate itself. So this is the secret thing I was trying to find. When you get a certain amount of them, you unlock characters and extra modes. There's not really much to touch on. Hey, look, a Big Mama Pickle. Until we get to like way later. Also, because once again, retro achievements does exist. I'm logged in, so that way you'll probably just see a bunch of random achievements. Per usual, I don't intend to 100% the game, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, I managed to actually get it in time. Yeah, so these are like little health bits. If I was good at the game, I probably wouldn't get hit half the time. Let's see. I know there's another one floating around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. All right. So that's the not every stage is going to have it, but that's the end of the 1A portion, like the exploration portion, I guess, of the stage. Some stages have bosses at the end of them, not all of them do though. If I remember correctly. So the helicopter we were just in, now we're fighting it. Also, I don't know why the camera angle is so like weird on this. I distinctly remember being able to like see my being able to see the main character while like on an actual PS2. So another thing the game doesn't touch on very well is that like whenever you attack in midair, you're able to dash, which allows you to attack again. I want to get a fancy flourishment, you know? There you go. That was an incredibly silent helicopter in the air before it put on searchlights. Yeah, I know, right? I think something about demon possession of a helicopter just makes it really quiet. Once again.
Leadership suits you well.
cheesy.
Ageha.
You have no qualms about fighting your clansmen, even if they are already dead. Kobushi-sama told me what happened. I guess the Oboro village truly was destroyed.
You left the Oboro clan. These are not the affairs of a rogue
The
ninja.
Oboro are dead! You are the leader of nothing!
Their deaths shall be avenged by my blade. I do not need your help. Leave here at once.
I love the idea that like he has this massive scarf. Just okay, that's a lot of achievements. Just so that way I missed one. Just that way they don't have to animate his mouth moving.
Moritsune!
Stay back, Hosama. You are the leader of the Oboro now. You must be strong. Hurry. Take the sword. Take Akujiki.
Take the sword.
Do not forget. My spirit shall forever be by your side.
You know, it seems a bit excessive to have to kill the former leader just because you won. Once again, it feels like a cheesy B movie at times, with how some of the acting in the game is. But I'll stop trying to like try to explain a whole bunch of stuff and actually focus on the game itself rather than trying to get 100%. So yeah, that purple, I say as I'm about to explain. Yeah, that purple wall over there, I have to destroy these. Oh, I messed up my jump. Whoopsies. So the one nice thing about this game is there are no lives. But if you die, you start from a certain point, aka the beginning of the mission. Alright, try this again. Oh yeah, actually, hold on. I have to do the Ritz now. Also, I'm gonna do a raffle after we finish every stage, and it's gonna be a 10K just because this game isn't very like long, but it's one of those situations where it's one of those situations where this like depending on how long it takes me to clear a stage because I'm bad at the game. Also, this is an example right here. This enemy that's on the wall is an example of a time where you don't actually have to fight every enemy. There we go, there's the fourth one. Yeah, I had Sal try this game once whenever he came over one day, and he was not a big fan of it. Which, I mean, I get, this game's a little awkward to play. I'm always happy to play this game. It's a very silly, fun time. And since we're only playing this on normal, it shouldn't be too bad. But I am gonna have to get used to how the camera works again. Though there is more stuff like in the game that isn't explained until like way later. Or not even way later. Like after we finish the stage, there's a new thing that's unlocked that it doesn't really tell you about, like fully. It tells you like a very brief explanation of it, but nothing else. And so I'll do my best to try to remember everything that there is to do about it, but who knows? Oh, game. Actually, if I go over here, it should spawn more, right? Or not. Alright. The only thing I'm not sure about, like, whenever it comes to, like, this game series, I didn't know that this specific game was tied into the original, like, Shinobi game. Which is wild that this could be. Oh, well, there goes the flourishment. But I figured this would also be a fun, like, game to play. To, like... Also, what is this camera angle? Why is my camera stuck with this? I thought it'd be nice to play instead of doing something, as brutal as Ninja Gaiden. Because, like, I love Ninja Gaiden as well. I'm not gonna get to him in time. No, man. Okay, I did see those up there. Was there anything else here? It's kind of hard to see from the camera angle. Oh, there is. Okay, I'm just... Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that, though. I'd rather not, like, reset the stage when I'm already near the end, just to grab something else.
So the last of the vermin has arrived. With your death, so dies the Oboro bloodline. Even the mighty Kabushi lies dying on the steps of Kamano's shrine.
Master Kabushi.
And I wonder who this could be.
My pain, my suffering. Taste the torture that I endure!
This is a very silly fight, by the way. In case the rest of the game hasn't been obvious. We got a Devil May Cry, like, convenient sign. Recall that scene in the crowds about capes being a rather big hindrance. Hatsuma's giving off big red flags right now. Yeah, look how long this thing is. And like when I dash, it gets longer. Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, this is Maritsune, who is really easy to fight. Like, one of the very goofy things you can do is just have him constantly fall off the stage. However, we haven't used a skill yet, so we'll do that. And just end the fight. For some reason, the spells in this game, probably because they're limited, are ridiculously strong for no reason.
Akujiki has tasted my blood, drank of my soul, and has finally awakened.
Backflip. so cool. I want to point that he did a back lean of that jump and landed forward.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
Wow! We're gonna get in trouble. You better put it back.
No, this is mine.
The power of Akujiki has awakened. You ever just want to fight your sword?
What?
Akujiki has awakened. And now it craves but one thing. The souls of people are made up of evil and good, yin and yang. Yin is the collection of all the hatred and pain that people feel inside. Akujiki has consumed the yin of men since ancient times. If left unfed, Akujiki will eat away at its wielder's soul. I fear for your life.
I am prepared to face my fate.
Hellspawn.
That was definitely a like a Power Rangers moment there. I love how the cutscene itself tells you, or shows you exactly what you need to do.
I must save Master Kabuki.
Master Kabu.
You're hurt. I will look for Kabushi-sama.
All right, so this is what I was talking about. Like it tells you very briefly. Akujiki is awakened. It feeds on the souls of the slain, each death strengthening its cursed blade. Akujiki shall spill the blood of your enemies, and in the end, hate shall be the key to your victory. Not Andrew. God, keep Andrew away from this game. But so what that scene is or what that little thing there was telling you is essentially, hey, as you kill enemies, the sword gets stronger. In the opening part of the game, where we could kill like multiple enemies, like the like tanks, for example, took 6 hits. If I had the 3 enemies killed before that, I think it takes like 2. So the sword gets stronger. And you can tell by its glow. However, and so like as you kill enemies, you can see that there's a 9 there. Which I don't know why they chose the number 9, but whatever. You can see it comes out of them. It's like essentially like, you know, feeding on their first soul or whatever. But one of the things that also doesn't tell you about is you actually unlock a new skill because of that, because of Akujiki awakening, and it never tells you once about it. And it is this. It eats a portion of the cursed energy of the sword. But it does like an immense amount of damage. And it never tells you once about that. So it should be 6 here, I believe. No, alright. Might be the next one. Another, okay. Alright, that was rude. I was right, it was 6, they just didn't spawn until later. So the blade there for a brief moment was purple, which indicated that it got even stronger. So the color of the blade directly influences how much damage you have onto the sword.
Die.
So like that big guy that you saw me fight earlier took so many hits, and then because of the silver strength, it took significantly less. And that's really all the new things that I can think of that the game tells you about. Or, sorry, that the game even introduces. But there's still like nuances to like how some of the enemies like will interact with you. So like later on, we're going to get enemies that require me to like essentially stun them, so I can actually hit them a lot easier.
Rest in peace.
Also, the game does the nice thing about not letting you get turned around by giving you block markers or block gates. But yeah, like I said, we'll see how far we can get in this. I mean, this is only stage 2. There are 8 named stages, I believe, or numbered stages, I believe. Do these guys despawn? Yeah. Oh, I wanted to fight these guys. Hold on. Like, this ain't no Ninja Gaiden, I'll tell you that. Like, with its combat system. But man, is it flourishy. Also, each time you get a new kill... Whoops. Each time you get a new kill, it will reset the timer that you have on the power-up for Akujiki. Also, I don't know why the enemies spill out Kool-Aid whenever they, you know, get cut, but whatever. I don't want to look too deep as to why they have great Kool-Aid. Like that right there. I needed to stun them to get past the guard. Because Kool-Aid is not blood. Exactly, and this is Switch friendly, even though it has the mature rating on it now. Maybe I am misremembering. Maybe each stage does have a boss at the end of it. Oh, the kids.
Hotsuma, let us rest in peace.
Please, kill us.
Shirogane, Akagane, not you too.
For some reason, I thought the kids were part of the second stage. All right, so this time they won't both die when I do this, but you can see it chunks like a large chunk of their health. Man's moving around like a Goron. Sorry, kids. It had to be done. You were under possession. That's what I'm going to say. Well, thanks for your offering, kids. So a good note to point out about doing the charge attack with Akujiki is for some reason it doesn't do much on bosses. Oh yeah, I forgot about boss points. Now that I'm like looking at this, I forgot about boss points. Essentially, boss points are you get points based on how little you get hit by a boss. The Makimono are the scrolls, and no damage is obviously pretty self-explanatory. Because I don't think too much about the way that I fight, which, what a surprise. I don't usually get above the... Oh yeah, so now we have a new enemy type. These guys actually shield. They also have more health. Also, right there, I was trying to... I showed off that if you don't kill an enemy with Akujiki, you don't get the flourishment with them. So like the last hit was with a kunai, but it didn't stay around for me to get a potential attack boost. Achievement unlocked Giant Killer. Listen, I never said I was a good guy. Just that I'm not the bad guy. Also, the soundtrack for this game, I absolutely adore it. Like, Overworks knew what they were doing with this song. Or with this game, OST. Okay! I hit all 4 of them with one attack. The killing a child is morally crazy zone for this game. Got it. Exactly, yeah. Don't worry, there's other times in this game where we make up for the morally gray by killing a giant spider. By the way, in order to get this one, I think you need to... It's either get on this building and jump off, or you do it while you're, or you do it... Like, you either get on this building and do it, or you, while you're doing flourishes in the air, you can, jump up to get it. Camera, thank you. Also, the camera, I don't know people, or I know people who do, but like if you play with like inverted controls, like for your camera, this game is perfect for you because that's what the camera's default is. So like if I hit right on the stick, the camera goes right and left is left, as opposed to how I play it where it's the other way around. I probably should have just done that instead. So whenever you have... Oh, that's another thing it doesn't teach you about. Whenever you have a full kunai stack there, if you double jump and hit the kunai button, it will send them all out in like rapid succession. It uses an entire one, which is why I don't do it too often. Because these things are very valuable, to me anyway. I know for speedrunning it's not. But I've also never really like 100% of this game before. So I don't even know where everything actually is off the top of my head. Oh yeah, this area. Right. Let's see here. Should be able to make this. I want to get over to that one, but it's such a long trip. Also, in normal game fashion, if you send something into a giant, massive pit, it will die. Let's see, who is the boss for this area again? You know, I think we'll go for it. Just because the boss for this area is kind of annoying. All right, time to do the entire stage again. And it's silly things like that is the reason why I don't know how far we'll get into this. Because I make silly mistakes like that all the time.
Rest in peace.
Just flailing my sword around until I hit something. Also, those animations of him doing the finishers or finishings, they're completely random. Other than the one that's in the air, that one is the same every time. Ooh, what you fishing up today? Also, Whiskers, just to let you know, yesterday we finished off Chrono Trigger. So you'll be able to get to see how that turned out if you want to later. Fun time? Yeah, it was a very fun time. I mean, in true JRPG fashion, I died to the final boss. But we then went back and did it again and won fairly easily the second time around, since I had an actual game plan. Little beef man today. Is that the way you want to phrase it? Man, those guys had me like in a corner. All right, so this time around, we're not gonna go for the scroll as much as I want to go for the Makimono. There's 6. Yeah. There's only a few areas in the game where you can get like 7 and 8. Yeah, and so there's another example. Because the last enemy died off the map, I don't get the cool flourish. I can't see. I was trying to find like the right time to attack him with shurikens, and it just couldn't see because the hellspawn demons. Alright, so we should be moving on to the boss now, I believe.
Kobushi-sama!
Guys, we have a familiar face we're gonna be fighting here.
Injured.
I was caught by surprise.
He was caught by surprised by a helicopter. Also, that missile has a mouth. So cool. Also, it regenerated the missile. In case you didn't see that today. Or didn't see that. But yeah, guys, it's the return of the helicopter. And this time we actually have the damage boost we'll get from enemies. Ghost Rider helicopter, exactly. All right, there it is. All right. And this time it actually does. I'll be honest with you, I never noticed that the master here has a peg leg or peg foot.
Summoned the Golden Palace and caused the earthquake in Tokyo. He tried to cover the world in darkness by performing a cursed ritual. He was stopped by the Oboro clan and was sealed in this very temple. But somebody has broken the seal.
Broken the seal?
Broken the seal? What do you
I came
mean?
here to see if I could figure out who it was, and this is what happened. Hotsuma, the guardian of this shrine, she has been kidnapped. They will sacrifice her for some dark ritual. Here, the
Take my
location
business card.
of the girl. You must stop Iruko at all costs.
Ageha, take care of Master Kabushi.
Kobushi-sama!
Ageha, I'm glad that I saw you one last time.
Kobushi-sama! Why did it have to come to this?
Hatsuma's like not even barely down the stairs by this point. Oh, I missed some enemies. Drats. However, I did get the boss. I did get some boss points. Oh, now for my favorite enemy, and I mean that as sarcastically as possible. These ninja dogs. Like, woof, man, they're rough. Their base, like attacking them from the front, just they're completely guarded, like because they have the dual swords. Also, this stage introduces the idea of like actual hidden stuff. These, I guess garage doors on the left and right sides, some of them can be broken. I think it's only the ones that are like this. Yeah, the ones that are like, not, have an image on it. Yeah, this is such a, like, a goofy, fun little game. It can be frustrating at times when you play it on higher difficulties. Like right now, the game doesn't like require perfection out of you or to really know how your enemies all fight. Oh boy. On the higher difficulty, it does. Like some of them will chunk your health. Because like right now in this, your health really isn't that big of a deal, and neither really is Akujiki. But in the higher difficulties, Akujiki becomes a major problem. Because like I play a lot more slower. So this is the true Dark Souls then? You essentially are taking on the form of a Dark Soul, yes. That's 6. Aren't there enemies up here? Yeah, because I play a little bit slower than most people probably play this game, it causes my Akujiki meter to run out a lot faster, or a lot more than usual.
Rest in peace.
Sometimes, by the way, it is better to not lock on to attack. Now, once again, I don't remember if it's this stage, if it's A or if it's B that I don't like the boss. I think it's B. There's always like one boss for some reason in these stages I don't like for the stages. The helicopter fights are just kind of boring. But the kids have their own merit is why they're kind of annoying, but they're not that bad. I don't know why I treat these so special, like the kunais, when they're just so abundant, man. Is it this way? Yeah. Yeah, see, look, there's more of them right there. Is it this area I think I should show it? Yeah, okay. So I might as well just show it, because I have 3 of them. I think it also gives you a small barrier. Appreciate you showing up, bud. He was a little late to the party, but he still got the same treatment. Alright, and I'll show this one off too. So like I said, you get like beams with this one. And if you hit an enemy, it will do more damage because you're hitting them directly than the beam does. Let's see which direction. Watching people blitz through this game is like really fun. Like the speedrun from this game is just wild. I mean, like granted, they ignore like most of the enemies because you don't really have to fight them all. Like this one you do because of the gates in the way. But like watching how fast they take care of them is really cool. And there's also different strategies for what to do based on what difficulty you're on. What the tank hit me? Oh, here's a perfect example to showcase the tank if I can get over there. Oh, well. I almost died because I kept getting blasted by the tank. That was by accident. My finger slipped up to the L2 button. Why are you way over here? Also, how's the audio? It's not too loud, right? Audio sounds good on your end? Good. I was trying to set it up last night, and it seemed like really loud whenever the game started off. Okay, so I am right. It's B. B is the one that I'm worried about. Ah. Oh, because I missed the one shot. Now it's a 6. I wanted it to be at 7. There it is. Yeah, his isn't too bad. It's just I missed the attack that I wanted to hit on him at the end.
I am free. I can rest in peace.
Give me a soul, lover boy. But like so far this game has like had sense. Like, you know, like you're going through the city. You go back to your you go back to the shrine to like check on your master. You then hey, look, an A. I never get A's. And now we're in the like the subway. Like a lot of the areas make sense as you make your way towards the center of town. All right, so this. Well, I didn't think they were gonna be right here, but I'll just talk about it now. this obviously is a spider web, and there's a reason why I hate this stage. But yeah, so keep that in mind. So if you have any kind of like arachnid fear, these aren't so bad because they're only 4-leggeds, but still an issue. And the boss is not any better. Where? Why did that not work? Will this work? Why are my point redeems not working? Well, I'll refund those points too at some point. I don't know why it's like that. Can I pause point redeems? Because I don't know why that's not working. That's odd. YouTube, hold on just a second. All right. Well, I brought YouTube back into this, but no, like, well, hopefully everything is resolved now with those.
It's obvious. I guess I let the stress get to my balls.
Why? Wait. I redeemed that like 4 or 5 minutes ago. Whatever. I guess the problem's solved, guys. So another thing about this stage is that it's kind of like a soft maze. Yeah, dude, I love early 2000s games. There's something really fun about them. Like, they were both experimenting, but also, like, they weren't, like, terrible. Like, the experimentation was, like, good. Granted, I still don't know how I feel about Hatsuma's incredibly long scarf. That's neither here nor there. I will say, if you can hear all... By the way, there's a bunch of construction going on outside my house for some reason today. So if you can hear it, I do apologize, but I can't really do much about it. Oh, let me get the stat. Come on. I know you won't let me have it. Oh well. I forget where the actual staircase for this, or the step is for this. Oh well. This is like the one stage I've never really liked. You recall back in 2002 was the Sega Dreamcast for you. Sonic, House of the Dead, Power Stone, Crazy Taxi, Dead or Alive. Ready to Rumble's one I also remember. Toy Commander Center, such a fun time. Yeah, and I mean, like, a lot of games, there we go. A lot of games don't, like, adventure out like that anymore. Also, because I didn't pause earlier, Akujiki is now eating me. Which I said that Akujiki was going to become more of a problem. That's why. It eats you pretty fast. On top of not already having health as is. I also don't think you get as much soul whenever it comes to it. Yeah, this era of games is probably some of the best for me as well. Also, I don't think we explored fully this way. Oh, right. Remember I said it was a soft maze. I took the bad way. I went that way. I was supposed to go this way. Dead or Alive was a crazy game. I remember watching Dead or Alive tournaments. Like even whenever I was younger, I don't remember exactly what the tournament itself was called. But I just remember watching them, and it was so interesting, like, to watch these combos. that I don't know how you even perform them. Did I get up there? Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. You know, I was thinking like maybe I should play this game more like offline. Like again, I don't have my PS2 set up normally anyway, but if I can play it this way too, that also works for me. Great, she's on the wall and all. Look at them hips, they don't lie. Shakira, Shakira, baby. Now, the speedrun of this game, you would just hit those the statuettes with, or whatever the blocks. You would just hit them with shurikens and call it a day.
Rest in peace.
But I don't know where they are, and nor am I that accurate with shurikens. They look like Skulltulas, man. Also, I don't want to talk about that angle. The thing about House of the Dead 2 was the first mini-boss that imp was impossible to kill without sinking your health. Dude, House of the Dead. Do you ever, as goofy as it is, do you ever play Typing of the Dead when you got a computer? That could be a fun like game we could play. Go down reminiscing with minus the light guns. I'll tell you what, one of the old style of games that I remember the most playing, like for like early on, was Time Crisis. Why, lady, why were you way over here? Did you recall that? Yeah. Yeah, that could be fun. Like I said, see how good my typing is. I don't know how to type the word receipt. English is my first language, and let's see how well I can type it, though. It was this way, right? Good dodges, guys. Good dodges. Good dodges. Where'd they teach you that one? Also, with how easy it is to push back these enemies, I'm surprised that like their despawn radius is so small. Brother, what are you doing way down here? Super fun, love that castle level. I never really did play Toy Commander though. I mean, I like retro games, so like it's very much possible that we could just play those on stream for fun one day. I'd say retro, like 2000 is really that long ago. I mean, I'm playing. I played just recently Chrono Trigger. Like, come on now. There's 6, I think. It's either 5 or 6. Oh, I think it was 5. Never mind. I mean, as I've said before, I'm always open to suggestions on what to play, because like I haven't played every single game, and so like experiencing new games is always something that I want to do. And this is more of a game for like you guys to like see how this game was, like a game from that I played a lot as a kid. Nope. 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 That's why I don't use the kunais for this. Where? Whoops. I just got that too. However, I will say, I don't think playing the original Dead or Alive is going to go too well with all the physics. I mean, I guess we could play Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. That's probably allowed on Twitch, right? Maybe not on YouTube. Alright, time for the boss that I hate. It's a tiger spider. Make sense of that for me. Why is it robotic? It's like fighting Phantom from Devil May Cry. Oh my god. What? I'm so upset about that. Also, those these things are the only thing that spawns enemies. As far as I'm aware. Usually the fight doesn't go this long for me, but... I might just, like, I don't know. I might just want to restart it. Because having to do this fight with little to no energy is a nightmare. I don't even know if, you know what? I don't know if he respawns them, I'm hoping he does. Can you respawn these for me? Can you respawn these for me? No? Alright, fair game. Well, Akuji takes another life. You fish me up a useful item to use, don't worry. I'd appreciate it. That was so annoying because, like, I'm guessing because he kept attacking, I couldn't get up. See, like, how'd that hit me? Like, what? Wow, what a, there we go. God, that's how you're supposed to fight all the bosses. I just could not get that hit. Oh, also, I just realized we have not been doing any of the raffles. My message failed to send. How did it fail to send to my own chat? Hello? Let's go. Okay, can I send... Maybe I just need to refresh the chat. Then maybe I can send messages in it. Alright, let's try this again. I've not been doing the raffles, which I need to do. This was the 6th stage. We did like the first one. There we go. Hey, look, I got a B. Despite absolutely eating it on the boss earlier. All right, so we talked about this before, you know. Went through the subway. Now, everything's on fire and there's lava. I don't know why, but there is. Now, I believe it's I believe it's 4B. 4B has a section at the very beginning of the mission where you can just skip 90% or like 95% of the map. But I don't think I'll be able to do it. Also, now we have these moths. And there's the Charmander from like way earlier when I was testing alerts. I wonder if that's anything to do with me being unstable, according to Twitch. Wow, way to ruin the flourish. Your stupid blocking. Never did understand why there's like crannies over here. The little nook and or cranny. Hey, look, a tank. Yeah, see, it took 2 hits. Let's see here. There's 3. Yeah, okay. Hey, goodbye. Also, just like the animations, the voice lines he says, if he says any at all, are also random. Oh, there's a tank. What spawned up? Oh, that was a chance to get a 7. But I forgot the kunai's kill these in 1 shot. My knees? Those look like those like knee pads that you would wear like whenever you are like sprinting around and like you go to slide. Dude, Hatsuma is so cool. Like the fact that he's not in like any other games, it's like crazy. Like look how cool this guy is. Super long scarf, very impractical, very stylish. To be fair, Maritsude is also not in the other games. Got it just in time, too. Getting a flourish there is wild. I think there's a tank here, isn't there? Yeah, way at the end. Three, four. He has to do like a little dance, you know, a little celebratory dance. That camera angle is sponsored by Lakitu. Isn't there something here? Whatever. Let's see here. 2 tanks and 4 moths, right? Oh boy, I can't. What? How did I miss that one, man? Ooh, I barely lived that. I have a fleck of health. Alright, that should be to the boss now, right? Yeah, alright, cool. I'm remembering the game well enough. I'm just bad. I wonder what the boss could be here.
Hey, not too shabby. Homura, stay out of my way. Silence! Now, pay attention. I'm not holding back this time.
Oh no. His pipe got slightly longer. Watch out, guys. He's gonna blowpipe us to death.
Struggle is the spark of life.
That's not even where you were.
Burn! Burn!
There's a trick to beat him.
Over here.
Like obviously, but I mean, like, there's a trick where it like makes it like stupid easy to fight him. And I don't remember the trick. There it is. There's another way to... There's another way to beat him that doesn't require that. I'm glad you specified about his staff getting long. He has blood pipe.
I shall die by my own hand.
Hamura uses his self-destruct. It was super effective. So there's another trick that you can do with him, and it requires you to like space out your attacks properly with throwing kunai. It's like I think I did it wrong. I think it's supposed to be 1 and 1, not 1 and 2. Hey, we like movie theater. Hey, another A. Look at those boss points. Let's go. The Sin. All right, I think we can get through 4B, and then I'm gonna have to wrap up for now. I will be coming back. What? I will be coming back to do the other half of this game like later today, maybe if I can finish it in time. But I don't know. We'll see how well it is because the latter stages get pretty hard. However, this is the section I was talking about. This stage, the ending is right over there, and so it's very difficult to make that jump. Like, I don't inherently know the way to do it. I'm gonna try just this one time just because I want to see if I can do it or not. What's really funny is that, like, so this is a trick that I watched somebody do in a speedrun, but I thought you could do it in like before I even, like when I was a kid, I thought you could do this. I mean, maybe I could use like one of these ones, maybe. Nope. However, like I said, it does give you a bubble for like defense. Whoops, did not mean to activate it again. I just wanted to see if I could do it. I mean, maybe up there you can do it. Oh, yeah, that's like super close, but whatever. We'll just go through the stage normally. The stage really isn't that bad. It's not until I think like 6B or 7A that the game actually starts getting hard. Oh yeah, I need to grab these again. I think there are 50 of those Oboro coins in the game. I think. Am I going the wrong way? No. All right. There's a tank shooting at us. Might actually be two shooting at us. There we go. 6, I believe. I also don't know what caused the flame effect from the previous one. Maybe we hit 7, but I didn't see the achievement pop up. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Ooh, now I'm on fire. How do I get that Oboro token? I think this might be another one where you need to like have the enemies like above it. Or nope, never mind. Ignore me. I don't know how to play this game. Da, 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 da. Oh, thank you for bringing yourself over here, Mr. Moth. Or Mrs. Moth? I mean, there were two moths, so Mr. and Mrs. Moth. But yeah, this entire stage is just taking the long way around to get to the other side. You still need to like go around the corner from where the from where you get over there in order to deactivate the gate. I also love the dash effect in this game. Like, look at this. Like, you yourself turn into an X, but like you leave like an after image of yourself. It's so cool. I can't gush enough about this game. Like I say, it's cheesy at its finest. And this, the boss that's actually at the end of this section is actually probably one of the cooler ones. If you know anything from the 2000s, X was super cool. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. Well, I mean, maybe it started earlier than 2000, Whiskers. You gotta think, Mega Man X. Maybe this is the reason why Elon's trying to name everything with an X. X and super long capes. Or not capes, but scarves, I guess, in this case. Oh, I should hit that one. Jeez, how many is this? This is 8. Let's see if I can do this. Nope, of course not. Why would I be able to? I kept getting stuck in the stupid lava. I got 6. Man, I really want to get the 8 there. Alright, guys, just time to restart. Yeah, they were spread out and I kept getting stuck in the lava. Not much I could have done there except for, you know, not suck. There are 9 enemies here. Of course. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Wait, what? Why'd they despawn? Whatever. I didn't know that they were stingent on it staying alive. Brother. Or stringent. I said stingent. Getting Hatsuma to throw these things correctly is the bane of my existence. My point. Man, I want to kill all 9 of those moths too. I think this is the last transition phase. Yeah, there's the beginning of the stage. By the way, if you do fall here, because like you want to chase the moths, you do have to run this whole stage again. If I remember correctly. I think I fell down there one time because I wanted to go after the moths first. That or you just have to die. It's one or the other. But yeah, I think this is one of the coolest fights in the game. I think this is one of the very few ones where you can actually just one-shot the boss if you do it right. Who knows if I'll be good or not. Also, I keep forgetting to do the raffles, so I have another one.
Fool! This is the end of the Oboro clan.
Giant moth demon later. She's being surrounded by electricity.
What a lovely body she has. If it wasn't for Hiroko-sama's orders, I would claim her body as my own. Perhaps if I give him your head as a gift, maybe he will give me her legs as a reward.
What does a moth need with legs? Also, she's so disgusted by her face that she wears a mask. I'll see if I can do this right, but I probably won't. I'm probably gonna fail this. No, I wanted to... Wheel.
The fun has just begun!
Oh my... I'm just gonna restart the fight. That should have had her killed. I don't even know what I bounced off either. Maybe her wings.
Let's see how strong you really are.
See how strong you really are, just firing fireballs indiscriminately. Come on, lady.
The fun has just begun!
No, I didn't want to lock him. I'm just trying to make it like quick, but trying to make it quick is making it take longer.
Let's see how strong you really are.
Always does, yeah. It's just because of her, like, how her movement is. And like, I should have had it done earlier, but I don't know what I hit on her to bounce my attack. And then I'm bailing out these moths to fight them, so. Ooh, we got the Butterfree. Very, very well-timed Butterfree.
The fun has just begun.
Brother, what? And then that happens. Like, I need them to move closer.
Let's see how strong you really are.
For being a fire moth, it's kind of funny that she is still weak to the fire attack here. Yeah, these moths are supposed to be spaced out in a way so where you can just attack one, dodge, attack one, or dash. Attack one, dash, attack one, dash. And you should be able to, like, loop all the way around. And then you jump back on this platform to go attack her. But for some reason, they're being really weird. Ah. Alright, well, we'll try it again. Try to get both hits on her, but it didn't want to work. Ow.
Am I going a little too rough on you?
Ah, shut up, moth lady. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die. Or not. There you go. GG's. Too easy. And by that, I mean I had to restart 6 times, but too easy.
I won't let you go that easily.
Moth lady uses explosion. It wasn't very effective. Wait, I got an S rank on that? Well, that's definitely a way to end. Yeah, I didn't get to kill all the moss in the one area. Wow. Wow. Look at that. An S rank. And that's what we're going to be ending part 1 of the stream on. Like I said, I'll be doing the second part of my 4 hours I wanted to stream for. Later on. I need to go take my cat to the vet. But wow, that's a interesting thing. I don't think I've ever gotten an S in this game. It only took restarting 6 times. And getting beat up by a bunch of moths in different directions. I think the reason why her boss point is so high is because she directly didn't hit me. Where are those from? Those are some cool looking letters. Yeah, so we're not going to continue. We're going to go to quit. Yep, we're going to quit. So one of the things you can also obviously do is, you know, stage select. So if you ever miss any of the things, you can always go back for them. I know there's a best time up there, but you don't really even need to worry about that. Time isn't even part of the scoring. The scoring is based on kills you get, your damage that you take, how much Tate you still have left over, and it said it on there. Why the lowercase n kills me. So you can also change difficulties, but we don't have any other difficulties because of the fact that there's only one at the start, which is obviously normal. But yeah, so I'll be wrapping things up here for now. Let me see if there's anybody we can raid over to temporarily. I say temporarily. But let's see if there's somebody that we can raid over to, just that way you guys can vibe out while I'm gone. Not particularly. I mean, would you want to go watch somebody play Pokemon Legends Arceus? Nice little relaxing game. I'll be gone for like, I think 2.5, 3 hours. So I probably won't be streaming again until maybe 5, maybe 6, depending on how long it takes. Which, Whiskers, for you will be like 11 or midnight. Yeah, here, have a bigger raffle, because I keep forgetting to do these at the end of the stages. But yeah, we'll head over to somebody and see how well that goes for, or how well PLA goes for them. But no, I hope that this game has been like kind of like fun for you guys to watch. It's a very silly game. Also, one thing right there that I never did, yes, you can attack the missiles, which is a really, really cool thing, but there's really no point to it. See, this person's doing it properly. That's how you're supposed to get to that area. For some reason, my dash didn't want to work with the moths. Yeah, see, this person plays the game better than I do. And this is just a demo of how the game is supposed to be played. Yeah, let me... You're supposed to attack, like, you know, very methodically. And, like, take your time fighting. But I don't like doing that. Hey, Kai, you came in just as I was about to wrap up for now. I have to take my cat to the vet. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, yeah, let me just say it. I need to take my cat to the vet, so I essentially need to take like a small break from the stream today, and then I was going to come back later on today to continue streaming. Hey, look, Bird's again. But anyway, oh no, dude, you're fine. Don't apologize. Like I said, I'll be coming back here later anyway. Everything, yeah, it's something that we went to an emergency vet for, and they weren't like terribly worried. They just wanted to do some blood work to make sure, or to see what the underlying issue is. So it's nothing like, you know, terribly awful, like super bad or anything like that, at least currently. So everything should still be fine. I just need to take her there because Kat's at work, so I need to go. But anyway, you hate blood work and you'll be getting it done in June. Oof. Good luck for yourself, buddy. But despite the fact that I will be ending kind of early today, we're actually going to be raiding over to somebody anyway, just for fun. But like I said, I will be going again later. So YouTube, for you, this will probably end up being just 2 parts anyway, which isn't really that big of a deal, but oh well. Gives you something to watch in 2-part bites. For the purposes of YouTube and very soon here Twitch, thank y'all for coming. I'll be able to do, and memento mori. Have a good one, YouTube.